what's great about Curt, uh, and this is something he does very well, is he is not afraid um, to ask questions that other people are afraid to ask. He asked Chris Langan, has God communicated with you? And he was honest. It was an honest question that was not going to be used as a weapon. Okay, you can't use communication as a weapon if it's honest communication. Because honest communication is, the goal is to communicate, not to attack or defeat. But is why debates are stupid. They're literally stupid. Like, you can attack an idea, but like, that's different than a debate where it's like Ben Shapiro versus Cenk Uygur. It's not capitalism versus communism, which is actually a stupid debate also, because they're two sides of one coin. But still, that would be a better debate. It's not even a good debate, because the debate implies that they're mutually exclusive, which they're dependent. But yeah, I mean, there is nothing that's actually not codependent in objectivity. So debates are just stupid. They just are. You know, discussions, not stupid. Debates, stupid. No one can win in a debate objectively, and no idea even wins in a debate objectively, because if it's a truly true idea, you usually, like, the debate isn't, is love good? Like, love versus hate. That's the debate. No, it's not. Hate comes from love. You can't hate something unless you view it as a threat to that which you love. So the opposite, essentially, if there is an opposite of love, is indifference, not hate. And indifference just means non-existent opinion, which means non-existence. So the opposite of forwards isn't actually objectively backwards. It's a perspective that we see in entropy, but objectively, there's just static. Like, it's just not forwards. You can either go forwards or not. That's it. So there's no real debate of, like, do we go forwards or do we go backwards? It's like, no, you only have, if you don't go forwards in relativity, you will go backwards. But you can't stay static. This is like when people say things like, oh, we need to, have two kids, replace two kids with two people with two kids, and we're going to keep population steady. Nope. You will see a population collapse because entropy will be a factor there, and you're not thinking about this interaction as an interaction between us and God as well. You're not thinking about this as a participatory universe if you're thinking about it like that. And if you do, then you need to grow, because it is the only thing you can do. Everything else is death. Growth is life. Death is just nothingness. So it's almost like death doesn't exist. It is like death doesn't exist, but in objectivity. But in subjectivity, it's a perspective that we see. But in objectivity, death does not exist. Just life. Life lives. That's it. But Curt asks these questions that are about God, about angels and demons and aliens, and that no one else in academia would want to ask so freely and so honestly without, posturing. And I said here that I saw a Wendigo in my room, which is a demon. There's a stream about it. You can go look. And I'll say this about that whole phenomenon. If you truly understand science, you can't deny the existence of what we would call paranormal activity, which is just beyond your normal perceptions. And because I have snakes over there that can see heat. and I can't see infrared, but sometimes you can feel it. You can feel heat. You can feel infrared if you're close enough to it, but you can't see it. But my snakes over there can see it, and the birds outside can see ultraviolet, but I can't see ultraviolet. But I can feel it if I get close enough to it and I get a sunburn. I'm kind of like burned right now from going to the beach. I felt infrared, but I didn't see it. Uh, that infrared and that not inf- I felt that ultraviolet, and that that ultraviolet and infrared in the light spectrum that is normally imperceivable to see by us, but is possible to feel by us, is exactly what is happening with ghosts, angels, demons, I don't know, aliens that are moving in quantum entanglement. Like, there are, if it's true of light, that you cannot see the entirety of the spectrum, it's true of existence. So for people to be like denying of reality beyond what we can see, uh, that is not a scientifically consistent worldview at all. Uh, don't doubt Wendigos uh, if you believe in ultraviolet light.